So welcome back to another weekly video then. We're back in the unit. So, although it doesn't look like it, I am trying to get everything together here, get it tidied away. But like most things, when you're tidying up, you've got to make a mess before you get tidier. I'm just off to Liverpool now, to Hightown, to get to round up some nukes to bring those back. Got some plastic pallets, so our new Langstroth apiary. We're going to site some nukes there as well. So the plastic pallet, got some feed. So go and get the nukes first, bring them back in the truck, and then go and pick the feed up, and then take the bees to their overwintering site. I'm just trying to make a dent in these logs as well for winter, because I want to move all this out of here. I've got another little bit of storage around the corner where all the logs can go, so they can come out of here, get tidied up. But there's just loads of bits from home, loads of super starting to come in that have been extracted, so they need stacking up properly on pallets. So definitely the units come in this Friday into here. So once that's in, I can start working around that then I know I'm not going to be double handling anything. But for this week, nukes into overwintering sites, the last of the honey off, because we have actually still got supers on, treatments in, and then everything can get around the feed. So I need to dig on my feeds as well. I am a little bit behind with feeds. I should be more organised with this, but I say it's taking some time in Manchester each week and stuff like that. So I've got a crate full of feeders. Luckily I was organised in spring and I did power wash all these ready for winter, so I know they're good to go and they can go straight on and we can start getting some feed on these bees. Somebody did comment last week saying they thought I'd be feeding 2 to 1. So the next round will be 2 to 1. But as I responded, some of our nukes are on a little bit of the smaller side, and rather than just plugging them up with 2 to 1 syrup, I still want to stimulate those queens a little bit to lay some of those winter bees. And looking at the forecast, we're 15 degrees or so for the next couple of weeks. I know it doesn't look like it today. It's actually it's poured down for 48 hours. I mean, we've had an incredible amount of rain. Not as much as some. I have seen some posts on social media and news where people are flooded out. But yeah, we've had our fair share. So yeah, the weather's meant to pick up. Again, can only benefit those bees. The ivy will be coming into flow as well, or will be in flow now. So the bees again can start foraging on that and putting that away. So yeah, just tidying a few loose ends up, getting the unit sorted, and then moving some nukes and feeding some bees. Just brought the Tetron wax screw press up as well. So I put another round of cappings through that, and I'm really impressed. I know I keep saying it when I speak about the Tetron stuff, but it is really good. Put the cappings through, and there's very little filtering needed. In fact, I'll show you the wax is still at home, because I'm going to just render that down again, put it through a filter, and then we're on with Halloween candles this week as well. So another job to add to the list. But yeah, made up with that. Great bit of kit. So that's the second time our wax has been through the Tetron UK screw press now. As it came out, I just put it through a mesh filter and it's ready to use. So that'll go into our moulds now. So we're busy working away with our Halloween candles and then onto our Christmas candles straight after that, which are always really popular. Obviously some people trade the wax in and things like that, but we found a little bit more value in reusing it in our candles. So we've got candles on the go now. We've been doing it all week. We've got another couple of these to be going at, to be honest, but we probably won't have enough, so we could do again some bulk beeswaxing. If anybody knows any or has any, contact us by the in the comment section. Just up at the pumpkins, so it's time to bring these nuke boxes home. They've done the job, and they can't sit here next to the toilets anyway, because somebody may get a little fright. Bit of bee flight going on actually. So just look at the rain that's come down in these drainage ditches. It's going to turn into a quagmire for people picking these pumpkins anyway. So get these nukes loaded up and get them to the overwintering site then, and get some feed into them. About right, isn't it? It hasn't rained all the way here, and now I got to the site, it starts pouring down. So this, if you remember, is the site we cleared the other week. It's going to be our Langstroth apiary. Yes, I have got some national hives here. I needed to find some room for the ones that came back from the heather, and I brought some of them here, but I have left room on the end for some Langstroths. So these, even though it's raining, it's pretty windy, these girls are busy, probably on an ivy floor. So I've got some plastic pellets, and I'm going to space them out, ready to put our nukes on. All these nukes I've just brought from back from the pumpkins now. Just had a little shock. I've just come outside to go to the bin, and I parked the trailer on the driveway with a load of empty wet supers in from yesterday. So we got all our extracting finished because the unit's due to move tomorrow. I said 7 o'clock in the evening. There's a colony of bees somewhere found all these wet supers. So it's quite mild. It's been 15-16 degrees today. We'd expect all these be in the hive now, clustered up, but obviously not. They're making the most of this free honey. I'll start that again. Just been talking for 10 minutes to myself because I forgot to press record on the camera. So busy day today. It's moving day for the honey house. So I'm in the process of emptying all this out, cleaning all the extraction equipment, because we extracted a lot of supers this week that was stood around. So obviously I needed to lose the weight in the container. Speaking of losing weight, I had an MOT at the doctor's yesterday. She says I lost half a stone. Wasn't happy when I said it was down to stress and anxiety though. But although you've seen this in the background here and there in the honey house, I thought I'd do a little quick piece on it really. So I'll go into it in more depth over winter when we've got a little bit more time and less content. But massive investment for us this season. I mean, if you're somebody who's just doing a couple hundred jars a year, carry on doing it by hand, I really wouldn't invest. But for us, and I get, there's probably people watching this, there's a lot more jars than we do. But we're probably doing on average 1,000 jars a month, and it was becoming pretty much impossible to keep up with it doing it by hand. So like I said, we invested. It's a Swingy jarring machine with the turntable. I opted for the smaller turntable option rather than the 900, again because of restraints on space. I went for a hopper as well. It also comes with the tube that fits on it, so you can gravity feed it, but again we haven't really got the space here, so the hopper is my option at the moment. That's it. I wouldn't need it any bigger. It's quicker than I can fill it, but yeah, we can do 100 jars in less than 5 minutes, possibly even quicker. So like I said, I've got several hundred I need just for this weekend alone. So I'm going to crack on, quick piece on it, quick time lapse, and then you can just see how we use it. And like I said, we'll go into it in more depth at a later date. How easy and how quick is that? That's it. Was a lot of money. Wasn't a decision we made lightly, but it was one we had to do really, just to speed things up. So over the moon with it. Obviously my pride and joy at the moment. We're not fans of racking up loads of debt and things like that. If we need something, we save up for it and buy it. And this was one of my must-haves this season. So as I keep saying, it's moving day today. Colin just turned up with a wagon. Obviously the trailer's parked on the drive. And the bees aren't happy that I've moved it. You think, could them all just hanging out on the roof and everything? So we've got bees everywhere. So Colin's, like I say, Colin's come with a wagon. He's actually the world high-ab champion for the past 10 years. There's not anywhere this guy can't get one of these containers into. So when he brought it over 12 months ago, got it within that gap without even touching the fence panels. I've obviously lifted the ones out this side, ultimately because I own these ones. I don't want to replace them. But yeah, he's got a deft touch as Colin. Cool, what do you find? Look at the size of these two. I don't know if they're partners or been scrapping. Not as bad as I thought under here. Some monster spiders and some plenty of dead birds. So next door's cat's got a thing for the local blackbirds and robins and things like that, unfortunately. Right, easy enough. Panels are in one piece. Colin's done a great job as normal. Like I say, he is the world IAB champion. We'll get it moved up to the unit. So Colin just rocked up. He's going to do the best he can to try and thread the unit into here now, because he's the man. But he says obviously with a canopy that's going to hinder us quite a bit. So a bit of Heath Robinson. We can put the back end of the container onto the pallet truck, and I've got the tractor and the forklift, whichever one I need, whichever will do the job. And I'll try and push it in then, or into that corner somewhere. Use the pallet truck as a dolly. If it goes terribly wrong, you won't see this on the blog. So yeah, fingers crossed. Well, not my fingers anyway.
Smash my heart into smithereens. Be a bright red rose, come burst in the concrete. Be a cartoon heart. Light a fire spark. Light a fire flame in my heart. We'll run wild. We'll be glowing in the dark.
Brought the timber, it was on. Can do, I think there's another piece of timber there, I'll put two on. So we've got as far as we can in with the IAB. So Colin's going to pick it up with the front now, and hopefully we'll slide it in. And there we have it. She's in. Vicky was just calling me out there because I thought I was going to have loads and loads of room, and do you know what? It is bigger than I thought. We've made it pretty much unscathed. In fact, pretty dark in here, gives us some light. So I can't see any damages. Obviously I did that. Yeah, I think we're good. Tangential screens have fallen off the top, but other than that, come on then girls. Let's put these supers back in the back in here. You gonna catch me? Okay. Oh, well done. So yeah, she's in there. It is snug. But a bit of storage on top. Like I said, I do need to build something on the side, some kind of warming room, or get some another container in here that'll fit alongside, which is ideal. Still enough room for his logs. I know where my rackings are going, but it's not left as much room as I thought. We are just in, well, I want to say sunny Wales, but it's not so sunny at the minute. Although there is a bit of blue sky. We've just had a massive downpour, so we've decided, break in the weather, and whilst we're on a break, we're going to head into the beach. So the girls have got the bucket and spade, even the dog's coming along. She's not pulling my arm off. Got my little tent, just as a windbreak, just in case. And we're having a much needed few days away. Go on. Doing sandcastles on the beach. We actually came yesterday, it was a better view yesterday. So you've got the Wirral keep saying this, but then when I look back at it when I'm editing it, it's hard to see. So you've got the Wirral just in front of me, and then further over to the left you can see Liverpool docks. So although we may be in another country, we've not come far. You following me? You digging? So I haven't told them yet, we're actually going to be camping in this tent tonight on the beach. Oh, Vic's just brought the rake.
Fixed it.
I need to drive a spaniel mad.